No kid, no birthday, absolutely nothing. These are all fake, and the palace indirectly confirms that whatever you are hearing about Lily, about Archie, about the entire family, these are all fake. They're trying to scam them. Why I'm saying this? Well, there are a few reasons. Number one, recently the palace, they have updated their website, means they have posted something new. What they did not post will shock you. So let's break it down here with you guys in this video. But before I move on, just to remind you, most of my viewers are not subscribed. If you happen to be one of them, consider subscribing. So a few things I want to make mention of. Number one, when the palace, they have updated their website with some new post, they talked about, obviously, which is very much expected, about the king's coronation. 1 year anniversary of his coronation. That is handy dandy, no problem. But what the palace did not do is they did not post anything about Prince Archie. Now you can easily argue and say that, look, the couple, Meghan and Harry, they are not working royals, and the palace, they do not post anything about those who are not working royals, including Eugenie and all that, Beatrice and their children, Zara Tindall and all of those people. You'll be right, but at the same time, you'll be wrong too, because why we say you will be wrong, it is because Harry, his own son, if this son, Archie did exist, I do not think the palace will have any qualm about posting Harry's birthday or mentioning something about Archie. Especially when they have already mentioned about the coronation, they could have posted at the same time a little bit about Archie, but they refrained from it. Now, what is the reason? Well, the obvious reason is the palace. As I said, number one reason could be that I mentioned, they do not post anything about working royal members, family members. But I think what is really happening is that they are not convinced. Yes, they are not convinced that this child, this kid, he does exist, and that the parents are his biological children. Now, there are a few other very, very suspicious things happening at the same time. So in addition to royal website or the monarchy, the palace snubbing Archie and his birthday and all of this all together, if you take a look at Meghan's activity, if we agree, okay, so let's talk about this. Okay, so Meghan Markle, she is, a loving parent. She mentions about Archie on multiple occasions. So, for example, the camera that Archie loves. She talks about Archie sometimes, not a lot, but sometimes. So, if she is so loving and she, brings Archie in her conversation in wherever she goes, especially in those events where she's talking about kids and family and all that, you would expect her to post a photo or make a statement on her website, or right now she has her own platform, Archwell Foundation, and on those places she can easily go, sussexroyal.com website. There are so many places that she can go and make mention of Archie. But if you take a look at all of these websites, there is no mentioning of Prince Archie. His birthday, there is not a single photo posted by Meghan Markle. This is absolutely not normal behavior from a mother who loves her child. This is not about privacy, guys. If you think that this is about privacy, Meghan is trying to protect the privacy of Archie, you'll be completely duped. You'll be wrong. Why? Because this is, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, when they want money, when they need money, they show their children, the invisible surrogate children on the camera. For example, Netflix, what they did with Netflix. Okay, so let's forget about this. Let's say, Meghan Markle did not post anything about Archie. Maybe she is too worried about his privacy. Okay, let's forget about this. Now, let's talk about the next point, which is that if you do not know, Archie's school friend, he doesn't go to school because he's invisible surrogate. There is absolutely no mentioning on the website or anywhere on the internet that he invited his friends or that the friends invited him, blah, blah, blah. None of those things happen, okay? None of those things. In other words, we do not have any eyewitness evidence that would suggest that this child is real and that he's celebrating his 6th birthday or 5th birthday, whatever. There is absolutely no evidence to support that claim. There is absolutely no friend, there is absolutely no school. We do not know nothing about Archie. So if Meghan Markle is not posting about Prince Archie thinking, okay, this will, compromise somehow his privacy and whatever comes to Meghan's mind, then what about his friends? What about his life outside the house? There is absolutely no life of Prince Harry outside the house, and the reason for that is because he doesn't exist. He does not exist. Okay, so let's forget about even the the parent thing. Okay, sorry, the friend in the school thing. Okay, let's forget about that. What about neighbors? Do you see any neighbor wishing him happy birthday? Do you see any neighbor coming out and saying, yeah, we had good time, Harry Meghan invited us because we are their neighbor, and we had celebrated Archie's birthday? Do you see anywhere, any neighbor, anybody outside these two duplicitous duos wishing or talking about Prince Archie and his birthday? You don't see that. Nowhere on the internet, nothing, zero. And I highly doubt that it will not come on the internet if there is anybody going to this party, I think, or birthday party, right? If a single person would have attended this party of Prince Archie's birthday, they would have posted about this. I mean, we are living in a social media time. Everyone has a Facebook account, the Twitter account, or Instagram, or YouTube. They can easily post somewhere that, yeah, we attended, Archie's birthday, and he does exist. There is absolutely nothing on the internet. So Meghan Markle, Prince Harry did not mention, friends did not mention, neighbors did not mention. Meghan will never gonna post about anything about Archie because again he doesn't exist. So what is happening then? I mean, why we are so stressed out about his title and all of those things when there is absolutely no mentioning? Now forget about all of this. Okay, just forget about all of this. What about Prince Harry? Could he mention something about his child, Archie? Absolutely. He loves his children. He would, wherever he would go, sometimes, if he takes the kids, for example, Lily, he will take a picture. For example, the parade they have attended, I think last year in July in the States, he was seen with Lily in his lap. But again, even Harry himself, he doesn't speak anything about, he doesn't talk anything about Prince Archie or even Prince Lily at all. This is a big scam. I mean, this is a great, suspicion. It is just creating more and more suspicion in our minds about Meghan Harry's children, Lily and Archie. And the palace, they not only just don't mention about Archie, if you do not know, they also do not mention anything about Lily. Again, you can come up with this excuse that they're not working royal members, why the palace would post. But I would slightly disagree with you if you say that, because this is, at the end of the day, children of Meghan and Harry, because he is a very prominent member of the royal family, unlike his status is higher in the monarchy than Eugenie and Beatrice and all of those not working royal members. So again, I don't buy that kind of excuse. Guys, some comments here. Janet, thank you guys. Missy, Tanya, thank you, Tanya. For Gina, Angel, Kathy, thank you guys. Tanya, Leo the Lion. Thank you, everyone. Leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think, how these things are panning out. Tanya, thank you so much for your super sticker, $5. Thank you. I really appreciate that. If you have any, again, more comment, leave a comment. I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Take care.